Hey, this is Tony Ross for TonyTeach.com, and I wanted to show you a couple of different things that I do as far as my brush settings, as well as show you how I go about doing a rough sketch and how I do cleanup work. First and foremost, when I show you the color that I normally work with, I just normally kind of take color number 4 and I drop the opacity down to about 127. So it's kind of like a color erase pencil. I'm going to turn that off there. As far as my brush, I have my settings. I have the oval shaped brush here, my tool properties. It's set up at an angle, and the smallest I have is at pretty much sitting at about 2, going up to 16. Now, that being said, know for a fact that the stylus I am using is a Wacom Bamboo, which does not have as many levels, pressure levels as, let's say, an Intuos or a Cintiq. So your settings may vary, but if you're using a Bamboo, try this out. I particularly like this because of the nice thick and thins I can get. So it's kind of cool. So I'm going to get rid of those. And I'm just going to start by roughing out just a little shape here of a character. And rough where I want the eyes and everything to be. I have no idea what this is going to be, but let's go ahead and give him a nose and a mouth. Doesn't look like he's too much of a happy character. And not sure if this is going to be a hat or, I guess it can be a hat. Or just a very weird hairstyle. But just kind of roughing all this stuff out. And once I get kind of close where I think, yeah, this is going to work, maybe I'll just turn this into a big afro or something. Yeah, maybe that'll work. And if he's going to have that afro, let's give him a little bit of a goatee. Like, let's see, Ming the Merciless meets Shaft or something. Anyway, so what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to make a little plus sign here. And I'm going to hold down my command key temporarily. And you can do this with the control on PC. And I just want to select all of those. And I want to go ahead and group this. So I'll do command G. That's control G on PC. And I want to deselect that just by clicking once on the stage there. And now I'm going to select black. So what I'm going to do at this point is going to zoom in and start painting in what my character really looks like. Start working on the eyes here. Now, in truth, I could just draw one eye and just kind of duplicate it, and I may still end up coming back and doing that. Okay, and didn't like the nose here. Let's come in a little bit lighter. See if I can use my pen pressure. All right, and the mouth going. This little goatee here. All right, and as far as the face and the head, pretty much, I'm only going to draw half of it. Like, I don't need to draw both ears. Just going to get that to a point that I like it. I think I'm actually going to give him some bags under his eyes a little bit. Maybe a little older gentleman. Okay. And kind of give him a little afro going on there. All right. And let's kind of give him some sort of resemblance of a neck. Not going to finish the entire body or anything, just want to kind of give it a nice little neck going on there. Alright, so that part's done. So what I'm going to do now is I want to select, matter of fact, let's make this easy. I'm going to get my select tool. Let's zoom out here. I'm going to click and drag and select pretty much the ear and afro. Now, if you notice, everything's selected here. Now, the reason that we grouped all those little blue sketches initially, I'm going to hold down my Shift key, and now I'm going to select that blue one more time. So it's just selecting the only parts that I want to copy. All right, so grab the eyebrow there. So I want to hold down my Shift and click on that. So what I'm going to do now is copy, Command C, Control C on PC. And I'm going to go to Drawing on my menu, come down to Transform, and we'll flip this horizontally. All right. And doing this a little backwards. I'm also going to go ahead and paste since I actually left that other part out. Put this back where it needs to be. Okay, and I think we're going to move this jawline in a little bit more. All right, so it's just a matter of adjusting a few things here. Okay. All right, so what I want to do now, I'm going to select all of this. I'm going to bring over a copy. Let's hold on my Option key, click and drag this over. All right, and I'm going to click just our little areas here. This is pretty much, if you notice, since I made a duplicate, it's actually grouping everything. And I can now, let's go ahead and delete our sketches. Okay, and so I can go in now and start tweaking it, but that's kind of how I go about creating some rough characters, and it's a little cheat that I like to do to kind of keep me out of trouble as far as really nice rough sketches, and so I don't get too balanced out and things here. So I'm going to come in here and clean up some of this. So hope you've enjoyed this, and hope that it's going to help you out with some of the things you like to mess around with. If you haven't checked it out already, we are working on our second DVD, Anatomy of a 30-Second Short, and pretty much it's going to release in October. So you can get pre-orders right now and get that for about $15 as opposed to $25 when it gets released in October. So be sure to check that out. If you get it early enough, we have a bonus download of one of our upcoming series. It's Robot 01, and it's featuring the artwork of my friend and illustrator, Mr. Chris Cartledge. So you should check that out, definitely. Anyway, this has been Tony Ross for TonyTeach.com. Remember, keep it simple. Make it perfect. If you don't have time to make it perfect, rethink the idea.